Signore e signori, accogliamo con un grande applauso Anna Kalinskaya. Applauso per Elena Rybakina.
Good evening from Rome, and welcome back to the Foro Italico on this Sunday evening. Back-to-back matches here, night session tennis, of course. The lights are on as the sun sets, and we have a couple of really appetizing matches to look forward to. These two ladies, Kalinskaya
and then also looking forward to seeing Sinner in action later on.
Yes, it's in between these two yellow things, the room temperature. All right, I'll put it next to your chair. Ladies, welcome. Just a couple of reminders for you. Serve clocks in continuation of the almost baseline, only on that side. Things sounded wrong, let me know. Questions? No? Tails? Heads? Tails? Your choice. Receive? Yep.
Yeah, very much an bit of optimism before snapping it away. Oh, this lady is very much in form, isn't she? Anna Kalinskaya was a very, very good junior, won a lot of events in the junior game. It's taken a little bit longer to progress, but it seems as though things are really starting to happen for...
To have as a tennis player is that there will be periods where you lose some close ones, but when you win those, it tastes great.
Elena Rybakina, who is the 7th seed here this week, 23 years of age. We certainly know the pedigree that she possesses. And in terms of evaluating what she does on a clay court, obviously just take us through some of the challenges that she faces.
I mean, I think it's a mindset more than anything, because, you know, as we saw the way she won Wimbledon, we saw the way she played in Indian Wells and in Miami, that she likes to take control of her own destiny. It's all about first strike tennis. But obviously, on a clay court, especially if it is heavy, then that you might have to, instead of hitting 1 or 2 great shots, you might have to hit 4 or 5 great shots. So sometimes it's patience and also different types of movement. But
losing the 1 set in the process. And there's not much to split them in that regard.
I don't always agree with the win probability, but I'm not going to disagree with that one.
No. I wasn't particularly good at algorithms, which may not surprise you, Baz, so I won't ask you to explain that to us. This.
She still will get her fair share.
Yes.
Or is it still of some relevance? I think there's truth in both, Nick.
Yeah. Was very well done.
Yeah, it was one of those, as she moved forward, it just sort of like she lost her footing, looking like she might do the splits.
A bit of strapping on different parts of the body, aren't there? And this did look uncomfortable.
Parità chiusa.
To be honest, it actually looked innocuous, didn't it? Going very much against what I've just said, but that was a strange one.
Yeah, because she went with the splits, practically. I think there's a bit of an issue here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I wonder if she just went over on that ankle. She pulled up And she just asked the ump. Well, I would have thought possibly is not the word you need to use. You either stop if it's pain. And sometimes as the ankle, it can actually get worse in the sort of 5 or 10 minutes after you.
Vantaggio Rybakina.
Would suggest that she's got problems, so maybe she's just slightly tweaked it again.
Parità.
I think she wanted to walk to the chair there for the treatment, but she's hit an unbelievable return.
Vantaggio Rybakina.
And now she can.
Rybakina. Primo gioco, first.
We might get a little bit more of a clearer picture here. So early in the match, it's of course of great concern.
Waiting for the nod.
Yeah, no one seems sure there, do they?
Ones that often can be the worst. Because it did, you know, you would think with the way she fell, it'd be more maybe the groin. So the fact that she has hurt her ankle.
Yeah, it was the grimace. It was there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Whether it's just the adductor or
when they start,
groin.
yes, it's 3 minutes.
Maybe the groin here.
Or maybe it's the groin and that's why she had to go off court.
Yeah, look at the grimace here. Can't quite get that view, but definitely was an awkward land. On the weight, here we are. This will give us a better idea.
But that's more leg, the ankle.
30,
Might be a
15.
factoring a bit more risk in
30,
here,
15.
just to try and see this one through. If she can keep herself out here.
Pari. 30.
The white flag is currently halfway up the pole.
It was almost a case she wanted her team to give her.
First serve. Quindici 40.
Nick Chekos, bottom left,
15,
the agent.
40.
Yeah.
Works with Stefanos Tsitsipas. Rybakina was a fine player, wasn't she?
15, 30, 15, 30.
Actually won the mixed, the 96 French Open.
That's the play.
15, 40.
Go a lot cross court.
15, 40.
Almost take away the line. She doesn't need to hit close to the lines. That's perfect. Make her move as soon as she hits that chip, then put her into the other court.
Yeah, it's coming back to me now.
But if you hit 3-9 irons, you got a couple of shots to play with.
Yeah, keep it down the middle.
Don't need to get the driver out.
No. Take that burn out of play. I mean, for all the world, it looked 10 minutes ago as though she was ready to pull the plug, didn't it?
I still feel she is.
Yeah.
You know, it feels, you're looking at her body language, that if she was 3-1 down, I think she probably already would have pulled the plug.
In gioco Kalinskaya. Kalinskaya conduce
It's a
3 giochi a
backhand
1.
that is impressive, you have to say.
3 games.
Very smooth
2-1.
two-hander she has.
Yeah, technically, it's such a rock-solid shot. I'm not much that can go wrong. He's probably asking himself, how's this happened?
Yeah, I think she is, by that look.
Quindi 0, 15 love.
Smooth two-hander.
Take the down the line shots out of play.
Yeah.
And you sort of go very central until you get the opportunity to maybe go a little bit more on the cross. But you don't need to change direction.
No.
In gioco Rybakina.
So the Wimbledon champion.
Ufficio sponsor degli internazionali di Anna d'Italia.
From Rybakina.
Zero 15.
That's pretty special there.
Ah, stunning.
Love 15.
Wasn't much time to weigh that one up, was there?
That's what she can do because she's so strong. That was a... Well, it's been very good the last sort of 6 or 7 points. Rybakina.
Quindici 40. 15-40. In gioco
It's much more like it. It's that
Rybakina.
forced her opponent deeper.
3 giochi
Very
pari.
considered follow-up.
Yeah, she's just been
Three
able to
games.
settle down in the last couple of games. That's much. Yeah, we're now entering that
50 love.
stage again where I think she's thinking about it. 'Cause you would have expected the conversation with the physio would be, do you think I'm going to make it all thick and fast? I think that if the potential you are going to make it worse, it just doesn't feel
No.
so far out to the end of the tournament. If it's a final, it's a totally different story.
Oh, that's nice, but no chase offered. Another shake of the head.
40-0. 40 love.
Yeah, what a half volley this was.
40-15. 40-15.
Carlos Alcaraz, eat your heart out.
Yes. Don't see that attempt too often.
In gioco Rybakina. Palla 9 per favore, new balls please.
So the Kazakh is in front here.
Rybakina conduce 4 giochi a 3. 4 games.
Look, exchange between the two. 4-3.
Le risposte che cerchi possiamo trovarle insieme. O realmente in salute dei vai ti prendi cura della tua salute ogni giorno. Prima della sottoscrizione leggere le condizioni.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kalinskaya.
Well, I'm afraid to say the
injury.
bad news is this match is done. And it's looked inevitable for some 15 minutes or so.
Rybakina.
Yeah,
4-3
so unfortunate.
retirement.
Real expectations that this was going to be a really good match, and then that unfortunate situation in the opening game, and it didn't look good initially. And it was only lasted as long as it did because Rybakina really struggled for 3 games, but once she sort of got her game together, the patterns of play that she needed tonight, I think that was the right decision, and just wish her well, Kalinskaya.
Yeah, strange one, wasn't it? Just a slide that looked to be a sort of on the way to a ball that she wasn't going to get, and then it's enough to call this match to a conclusion.
Elena, I know it's never nice to win like this, but by the way, you are for the first time in the last 16 here in Rome. What's the feeling?
Yeah, well, I didn't expect, of course, and I just want to wish Anna to recover as soon as possible. And yeah, just happy to play another match and hopefully can show my best.
Non è mai bello vincere così con un ritiro, però per la prima volta giocherà gli ottavi di finale qua a Roma. Gli ho chiesto come si sente, ovviamente augura alla sua avversaria di recuperare in fretta dall'infortunio ed è molto contenta di giocare un altro match qui a Roma. Next round you will play against Vondrousova. What did you expect about the match?
Well, I didn't know against who I play the next match, but she's a really good player for sure. It's going to be a tough battle, lefty, tricky with a drop shot. So yeah, I just try to prepare and hopefully it's going to go my way.
Prossimo match affronterà Vondrousova. Le ho chiesto cosa si aspetta dalla partita. Ovviamente sarà in realtà nemmeno sapeva contro chi giocava, quindi sarà una partita difficile, l'avversaria sarà mancina, tante smorzate, spera di giocare il suo miglior tennis e di portarsi a casa la partita. Thank you very much, Elena.
Thank you.
Always very low-key. As an individual, she is understated. But she's through, most importantly.
Yeah, and as we often say, it is not easy when you are playing someone injured because, you know, you're thinking exactly what we were thinking in the commentary box, and I'm sure our viewers who were watching were sort of wondering when she would pull the plug and what you do, or you change your tactics. But once she found the right patterns, this might be one of those, actually, you go and have a hit for 20 minutes or half an hour. The night is still early.
It is time for some gelato, I think. I would suspect, wouldn't you?
Well, that's obviously what you're thinking.
It's never too far from my mind, Baz, as you know. Numbers are, to be honest, meaningless, but we'll look at them anyway.
Well, actually, it was the 12 unforced errors from Rybakina, because that's why we lasted 34 minutes instead of probably 15, which is, in all fairness, is what we should have had. But anyway, you know, it's something that she'll learn from. But for Kalinskaya, just wish her well, and that she can make a speedy recovery and that she can take her place in the draw at the French Open. I guess the next 24 hours will tell a lot. Sometimes it can just be a little bit of stiffness and it recovers quickly, or it can be one of those that's 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, let's hope so. Never like to see that, especially for the fans, of course, who have got 2 matches here. They've now got 1.5. Let's have a look as she'll take on Von Drusova. That's going to be a very tough challenge. But we'll see how that one unfolds. Iga Świątek, the lady to beat, no doubt, here in Rome. We'll sign off for now. Hope you can join us in around about half an hour, I would have thought, for Jannik Sinner.